I know this video has been, or this subject has been talked about countless times, and I'm gonna talk about it some more. But the reason I'm bringing this subject up again is because I've had several clients this week bring it up as well. And they've both been Christian, and they're extremely tolerant of me and my questions, which I appreciate to a great deal. Thank you very much if you do watch these videos. But I haven't had, I suppose, an acceptable response for me anyway. And the question is of original sin. God put Adam and Eve, there's problems with this right there, but let's take it for true. God put Adam and Eve in paradise. No clothes, no knowledge of good and evil, everything was happy, everything was roses, glitter, and pound cake. So happy day. But then he puts a tree in the middle of this forest, and he says, you can't have the fruit from this tree. It actually says the Lord's, we say, but that's for another video. They say, you can eat from any other tree, but you can't have the fruit from this tree. Oh, okay, sounds fair enough on the surface. But then you have to think, before Adam and Eve ate from the tree of knowledge, they had no knowledge of good and evil. They didn't know a lie. They didn't know to not trust. It was essentially a 2-year-old plunked down into a playpen, or into a playroom, and a shiny fire truck set in the middle, and then the all-knowing parent saying, you can play with everything else, but don't touch that red fire truck. If you touch that red fire truck, you will burn in hell, and every one of your children forever and ever will suffer the same fate. Essentially. Maybe not burn in hell, I don't think that was the original thing, but you'll suffer and things will be bad. Now, let's take that same scenario, the child sitting in the playroom looking at the shiny fire engine standing in the middle, but not playing with it. But then, wait, then his stuffed snake slithers over to him and says, it's okay, you can play with it. He didn't really mean it. At this point, what 2-year-old in the universe would not listen to his good friend because he had named all of his toys? They were all creatures that were part of his family at that time. Her family. Either one of them. They coexisted in perfect harmony with all the creatures, but this one talked. I know I'm mixing these stories flowing through, but I'm a little intoxicated, and I shall remain so. So you have a 2-year-old in a playroom with his good buddy, the talking stuffed snake, saying, no, it's really okay. Dad will be all right with it. He's not going to do anything to harm you. What child in the world would not go, okay, I think I will play with it? And then in the story, God comes down and smites them. No. But to me, that's the unfairness of original sin. Regardless of whether Adam and Eve existed, God put down a tree with a fruit that they couldn't eat from. and they didn't understand right from wrong, good from evil. They were essentially 2-year-olds in a playroom. How does that weigh in a theist's mind, or have you even thought about it? That's actually my question. Have you even thought about how unfair it is? Now, if you can tell me, oh, fairness didn't play into it. I'll accept that. That's fine. If you accept that God wasn't being fair, I'll accept that you believe that, and I will leave it alone. But if you have another reason for it, or a theory on why God would be unfair to his unknowing children, I would love to hear something substantial on that one.